All right, let's leave this one and talk about boxing. Yes, boxing is next. And Dillian Whyte is having a good time right now because he's been cleared of doping and he's been reinstated as the WBC interim heavyweight champion. So right now, it simply means mandatory challenger. It's going to be Deontay Wilder. That's after, you know, the rematch with Tyson Fury. After that, then Dillian Whyte will have to fight Deontay Wilder.
Although the story, the story is, that timeline that you have given, it's likely going to be the way it's going to happen, but the timing, the timing might not be as fast as we think.
As we think,
a lot of people are saying for him to get a shot at those guys who are currently holding the bets, it might be 2021. But the good news, he's been cleared. And you see, when you have good people in your corner, you will always, you know, triumph in adversity. I remember Eddie Hearn saying, look, this was a wrong decision. With time, they will see that this guy didn't do anything wrong. And I think a lot of people that have said bad things about Dillian Whyte probably have to take whatever they've said back. And he's been cleared now. That's a good thing. As far as the WBC is concerned, he's been cleared, he's lifted. But what Dillian wants is a shot at
the heavyweight.
The guys who hold the belts. Joshua or Deontay Wilder. And maybe he could also make do with Tyson Fury because he's still the leader world champion. He's still undefeated. He's the guy that defeated who was the champion at that time. So whether or not he's not holding a belt, he's still seen in many quarters as an ideal champion because he's not lost. And he's the one who brought a lot of freedom. The Klitschko's were holding the belt before, and he wrestled it away. But I think for Dillian Whyte, it's a good moment for everyone in his camp. You know, they fought for this. I remember him preparing for a fight with all of this hanging over his head. And it still came good.
The drug test,
you know, so kudos to him. He's one of those boxers I see on the ferry, not necessarily... Well, maybe this is my own opinion because I have to be very, very careful what I
What's
say.
Your opinion?
Maybe this is my own opinion. I wouldn't really put him... The next big thing after the big three is
Deontay.
Is Dillian after the big three. When I say the big three, I'm talking about Deontay Wilder, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury.
Wait, in that order?
Not in that in no particular order. In no particular order. Those three.
Then you have
Dillian Whyte.
Dillian Whyte, the next one. Well, earlier this year, it was actually in July, before when he was praying for that bout against Oscar Rivas, that's when it was announced that he failed a dope test. At the end of the day, so he was stripped of that title. But right now, he's been restated, and so mandatory challenger, we're talking about, well, Deontay Wilder, if you can get a shot at him.